I hope you guys can hear me. I just wanted to come in and share with you guys a dream that I had from the Lord about 2 weeks ago. I'm really not sure how to explain it to you guys. It's really hard to explain, but hopefully you guys can understand. Ask the Lord to help you understand and seek out clarification about this dream. I just want to pray over it first. Lord Jesus, I want to ask that you please help the people receive whatever you're trying to say. I help them understand, Lord, what I have to say. Help them not sink in anything that I say that you don't want me to say. Speak through me, Lord, throughout this video, Lord. And in Lord Jesus Christ's name I pray, amen. So you guys, the dream that I had started out with me and my husband in the house with the kids, and my husband and me decided that we wanted pizza. So when we decided that we wanted pizza, I ended up going to the store not going to the store, but I went to the bus stop to wait for the bus so that way I can go and get pizza. Now, we don't have a car. I don't care for driving, so I never bought a car before. This dream God actually gave to me after I was done fasting, the night that I went to sleep when my fast was over. Seems like he's been giving me a lot of dreams after my fast lately. So anyways, this dream, like I said, I went to the bus stop and I was waiting for the bus. It was nighttime, and cars were driving, and when they're from a distance you can see their light and everything like that, and you can see like the mountains, the silhouette of the mountains. Even though it's dark outside, you can still see the silhouette of the mountains and everything. And so you can see the moon in the sky from a distance. You can see the moon shining and everything. And then all of a sudden, while I'm looking and waiting for the bus, just looking to see if it's coming yet, I see like this other moon looking thing, or this other planet looking thing. It was way more huger than the moon. Like, the moon looked so tiny compared to whatever the thing was that ended up in the sky. And it was orange. It was orange looking. So right when I seen that, at the same time, the power and stuff like that just went out. So all the street lights went out. All the people that were driving, all their car lights just went out. Everything just went out. And then all of a sudden, then there was like a spiritual flashlight, because there was no flashlights or anything like that at the time, but I feel like God wanted me to see what was in the sky. So it was like he shined a light on what was ever in the sky, and I was able to see that it was alien ships in the sky. Okay, so when I was able to see that there were alien ships in the sky, then all of a sudden we all start to hide. By we, I mean everybody at the bus stop, and there was people who was getting out of their cars and stuff like that, but everybody just started to hide because we just knew something bad was about to happen. Not to say that everybody saw the alien ships. I mean, I saw it. As soon as I saw it, I hid. Now, at the bus stop, it looked like there was a bus stop and a wall behind the bus stop. And so we ended up jumping over that wall. It had to be a really short wall. It couldn't have been long at all. It probably had to be to my knees standing up, and I'm 5'4". It had to be like to my knees if I was standing up. And we hid behind behind that wall, that brick wall. And then all you see coming over that wall is grenades and shooting and stuff like that. So it was kind of like you couldn't see who was throwing the grenades or anything like that. And I was like unsure if it was war going on, what was happening. But whatever it was, the case, it was clear that the Lord let me feel and know that they were trying to kill us and not the aliens. Now, this is what I want to say. I'm not sure if the aliens started to make war with us because they came onto the planet. I'm not sure if they started to make war with us, and that's why I was seeing grenades and stuff like that. And maybe if they're aliens, of course they wouldn't need grenades or anything like that, but maybe the Lord was showing me grenades and bombs, and he even let me feel myself getting shot in the back, and I felt the heat and everything getting shot in the back. maybe he was showing me like the kind of war situation or weapons that they would use in a war to show me as if the aliens came and they're coming to make war with us. I don't know if they're coming to make war with all of us. I truly don't feel that. Then maybe they are. If you worshiping Satan, if you not worshiping Satan, but if you are a demon, if you are an alien, which I believe that there are demons, they don't love anyone. So they could definitely be coming to make war with all humans. You never know, all of us. But definitely, I know I was definitely feeling the heat, literally, from being shot and stuff like that. So even though I wasn't with my husband, I could see like what was going on where he was. And so I could see that 2 of our kids had already, I guess, passed, and he only had our oldest one with him, and they were looking for me. And you could see where my husband was. He was in a place, in an area where a lot of people were at. It seemed like they were inside, and he was trying to get through them. They were so crowded, like everybody was touching each other. You could see him trying to get through, all these people to find me. And so finally, when he gets to where I'm at, back outside, he finally makes it to where I am. But he's outside. He's definitely trying to block himself from the bombs or the grenades and stuff like that that's going off, But I never lifted up my head. I never lifted up my head not once, because I didn't want to see what I was going to see, So I just kept my head down the whole time. Even though I heard my husband's voice, I heard my son's voice, I didn't even get up and I didn't lift up my head. I just ended up like fighting to wake up at that point, and I ended up waking up. So then when I woke up, I asked the Lord, I said, what is this dream about? I just was unsure of the message. I just was really unsure. So what I said is, Lord, if this dream is from you, Lord, please give me, understanding that this is from you. So when I went to sleep again, I dreamed of a thick white cross laying in the grass. Pretty long grass, green grass. It was, I probably didn't need to say that, but that's what it looked like, and it was laying in the grass, and I felt like that was the Lord just letting me know, yes, it was from him. I was kind of unsure, you guys, on how to explain it. I'm really not sure if the reason why the grenades and stuff like that was going off is because the army was making war with us, because they're all on the alien side and everything like that, or if the aliens, the demons, were making war with us. I'm not sure. So I don't even know if they were making war. It just maybe just killing us off so that way they can have their little percentage of people. I really don't know how to explain it. That's why I was not really, I didn't put it up right away. I got the dream 2 weeks ago, and I really wasn't sure of what to say. But I do encourage that anybody, if you have a better understanding or feel like you know what this dream was more about, then go ahead and post it in the comments and help me and someone else out. But I hope that you guys get the message and received it, and be ready, guys, because if there's going to be a war with us coming, then that's exactly what God talked about in the Bible. Whoever the Antichrist is, he will be making war with the saints, and from the things that I have seen, he's not a human anyways. So or from things that I have read, it doesn't sound like he's a regular human anyways. So he could be an alien. That could be, him coming to make war with the saints. That could be another way that God was putting it in there for why I was in it, in the middle of it. I consider myself a saint. I live for him. I do for him, and if I have to die for him, I'll die for him, So maybe he was coming to make war with the saints. Maybe that's what the dream meant. But you guys pray about it. Ask God if you don't know and didn't understand, so he can enlighten you and give you the message and the understanding that you need to know. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody stay blessed.